Cause all they do is brick flip. You won't catch me with a snitch, they don't exist in my circle. TY just came home, little bro still a murky. Baby found the boss, now she done with the searching. I'ma get money ass nigga, that's for certain. I'll buy a random bitch a new bag.
All right, y'all done heard the song, y'all done heard the music coming in. That's a new song, the anthem. We are gonna get that back to that to a second, but first, welcome to Shoes Off Talk. I'm your boy Larvell, L Diz with all the drizzle. We in the building. You already know what it is. How y'all doing? And she's gonna go across the room. We got our girl Christy here. Christy, how you
Woo
doing?
woo. I'm doing amazing. How are you?
All right, glad to be back. Went to Chicago for a little while, back, and had to get back to work.
Are you happy to be back?
Man, I love being back.
Okay, good.
Man, look, I'm glad
we
I'm from
you.
Chicago, but man, this is home now. That's where it is. And then we got our boy Floyd. Floyd,
what's going on? This is your boy Floyd.
Let's get it. Let's get it. How you doing, Floyd? What's going on?
Yo, I'm doing good. Just got off work and had a long, busy day at work today. Right? You know what? This is crazy.
Airport be tripping, huh?
Man, it's like you always get something every single day. Every day there's something going on. It's like if it's a woman running across the concourse, and it's like, dude, why? Okay, people run for their gate. People,
they late, they trying to get on and miss the flight.
I mean, people just don't run just to run. Okay, so it's like she's running, and we're like, okay, what's she running from? You know how we used to get when somebody run, and then everybody running, because there's something going on, something happening. So we looking around, and then you see all these other people start running. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, and I'm about to run.
Right, how black folks are. You say, hey, you're about to start running too.
And then, so basically, it turned into a breach.
A security breach? Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So, and then now you have to put all these things on lock.
Airport got to go and shut down.
So we're like, oh, man.
Yeah, crazy day.
Oh, wow.
Safety protocols.
Protocols, yeah.
So, yeah, but other than that, it was a good day today after that.
Oh, man. Well, we here now. We had Shoes Off Talk. Today we got my man here, Guap Boy Vaughn. We're going to be talking to.
Okay.
If, just go ahead and introduce yourself too. But, got my man here, Guap Boy Vaughn.
Guap Boy Vaughn, is that?
What's the deal?
How do you pronounce it? Say
Guap
it again.
Boy. Guap Boy Vaughn.
Boy Vaughn. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I got it right.
Yeah, local artist here. Where are you originally from?
I'm from North Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay. How long you been out here?
I've been out here in Phoenix probably about 6-7 months now.
Okay, still new to Phoenix, new to the area.
Fresh.
And what made you get let's go back to the history now. Let's start from the beginning. What got you into music? Where's the start? Where that come from? What brought you here today? Where's that start?
Believe it or not, it goes back far. My granddad, he was a magician, and
okay.
Yeah, and Prince, I'm related to Prince in some kind of way.
Talking about the artist Prince?
Yeah, for real.
Man, I met his mama once before.
Yeah, I'm related to Prince some kind of way, and that's what basically inspired me to get into the music thing.
Oh man, that is nice.
How old were you when you got into music?
I probably about 14 years old. I did my first song and my first video when I was 14.
You did? Damn.
Yeah, I was young. I look like Wiz Khalifa. They used to say I look like Wiz Khalifa when I was a kid.
I get Ice Cube all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yay.
She ran off. Oh no! No, for real. They used to say I look like Wiz Khalifa, and of course I'm a big pie head. So
yeah.
Mega pie head.
Radiates. We love it though. Hey, look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But now, what's going on with this new project we got going on? Because I see you moving, you're starting to move some numbers. I we met the other night at the comedy show with Myron. That was big. I know you. That's what I really want to get to. How did you get connected with the comedian mind? You know, everybody know what the fofo, you know, the fofo, even hit you with the fofo. And how did that connection meet, and how did this anthem start?
That came above like so you know he on tour right now. First off, shout out to bro, shout out to Myron. He on tour right now, and he was out here in Phoenix, and he was doing a promotion, and he was like all artists that's out there in Phoenix basically like tap in and we could do some content or whatever. And you know how some people don't be want to take the chance to go for it because they think it's like a fake page or something, which I thought it was too. So I did my homework, and then I was like, oh, it's legit. So I tapped in with him, and blase, whatever it was. We exchanged words, and yeah, that's how we made it happen. And bro, real good, genuine dude, for real.
Yeah.
Real stand up guy, like.
Yeah, we went to the comedy show the other night. Dude is hella funny.
Yeah, I seen y'all there.
Hella funny stuff. Y'all know he's on tour right now. I know he went to Cali. What is that? Vegas.
In Vegas right now.
Yeah, in Vegas right now. Not sure where his next stops are, but hey, make sure y'all tap into his comedy show.
For sure.
What you got, Floyd?
With the name, you say Guap? That's how you say it, Guap?
Yeah, it's Guap, like Guap.
Like
yep.
Guap, like
Guap,
money, like the
not
like
Guap.
Yeah, like the money.
Okay. So what made you want to decide? What made you want to decide to do that? Use that name.
Ever since I believe it or not, like when I was young, I used to go off the name. My rap name used to be Nice.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was just always, cause I was always nice. Like with me rapping and just with like everything I did in life, I was just always nice at it. So I just went off as nice. But now I'm going off as Guap, cause like that's basically what I'm all about, and that's what I begin to.
Okay. So when you decided to go down this direction, this journey in your music career, you know, what is your motive behind it? Like what do you really want to get out of it?
What I want to get out of this is to be able to leave a mark on this land with basically like to let people know like this is what I done when I was here at the time, and I want to be able to make history with what I do, and I'm very serious about my craft.
Okay.
So this is you're more underground right now. You're trying to get your stuff out there. Do you have an album?
Nah, I'm working on my EP right now. My EP will be dropping in September. My birthday is September 10th too, so.
But you do have some songs that are already out that people can hear or listen to?
For sure. I got a lot of songs, and I got a lot of music videos.
Okay.
Where can they go to hear
that? I got a YouTube channel. It's Guap Nation, and y'all can actually go subscribe to it right now. And I got a lot of videos on there, and I'm also on other cameraman production.
Okay. So Guap Nation is where they go for YouTube. Can they find you on Spotify?
I'll be on all platforms either tonight or first thing in the morning.
Okay. What inspires you? Your the songs that you create. What inspires them?
Just what I go through and what I went through and what's going on in the present.
Okay.
It's just something that's going on. Like when I rap like all of it's not gonna be like, you know, like what happened or
right
what I got going on, but most definitely majority of the things I'm talking about in my songs is what I went through and what I'm going through.
Things that you've been through yourself.
Yeah, or what I'm around or what I got. So.
Okay. So they can find you on YouTube. As of tonight, they'll be able to find you on all other platforms. Mm-hmm. But where have they heard of you before? Have you been like putting your stuff out before? Where have they seen you? I want to know, because I know there's a story.
See what happened was, right?
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. You said something about it, because I was just about to say like now I'm comfortable. I was just about to say like, damn, would it be cool if I talk about this? I mean, it happened. It was in the past, but I actually was on all platforms. I had a full album that dropped called Boys in the Hood, and I was dealing with this promoter in Minnesota, and they was called Waterwave TV, and so I was doing business with them, and they put me on all platforms. But when they put me on all platforms, like I didn't know that they had control. See, I was new to like putting my stuff on all platforms, and they had control of all of it. So they getting paid for all the revenues, and I'm not seeing no income.
You're not getting
so
anything.
Like, so that made me like trust, like not trust a lot of people.
That's
so
how they get you.
I was very slow on putting my music on all platforms and stuff. So now it's like I said, you gotta just go for it. So I'm just take the chance.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about right here, because it's like one of the things that, like, especially in the music business, where you have all these artists, you know, like TLC went through it, a New Edition has went through it, where you're thinking they're making all this, you know, money. They're not. Doing shows, promoting, you know, branding, all type of stuff, and it's like, where the money at? Right? You know what I'm saying? You saw it in the movie where the mom was like, where the check? Where my check?
And not to cut you off, but my uncle asks me that all the time. He'd be like, but where's the money coming at though? Like, where's the revenue? It takes time. Like,
and I know there's like a whole business side to it. If you don't know or don't understand, you're missing out on all kinds of money. Like, I didn't know that there's artists out there that aren't getting paid for their work because there's certain steps they didn't know they had to take. Like, I went to because I was invited to this course at ASU about music, and I'm thinking they're going to talk about music. No, it was all the finance part, and they were saying, sign up with this. You can actually look up your name and see a bunch of money that's under your name that you never received. And I was like, what? That's crazy. So I know that that's how they get you, though, by not telling you or teaching you these things.
Right.
You're not getting your money.
Yeah, and I wasn't fully educated on it, and I learned
because you do it for the passion, the love of music, not for the business side.
Right, and they doing it for we already know what they doing it for. So
look, hey, Shoes Off Talk, you know, at the beginning, you know, me and Floyd went through the same kind of thing. Not going to go into the whole thing, but you learned the business at an early age. You know, we learned the business because we wound up having the television on AZTV7, and it was like one of those, like, man, like two brothers, you know, one from the south side of Phoenix, one from the south side of Chicago. We done got together. We done got a TV show on AZTV7. And it's like, man, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. But then, like you said, it's the business side, and people can be shady, whether it's music business, some form of entertainment, sports. You know, if you got some shady people.
Yeah.
It'd be like, you don't, it'd be
janky
like
promoters.
Right. It'd be like, dang, like, do I want to come in being nice, or do I want to come in being like, like basically like have my guard up. You always want to have your guard up, but it's like, I feel like when you come in and being nice and genuine, then that's when they'll try to see like, oh, let me see how far I can be able to push this person. Let me see how,
They make it look shiny. They be like, we're going to do this for you. We're going to do this. We're going to put your music over here. We're going to put your music over here.
And of course,
nothing.
And of course, for a person that ain't have it, they gon' jump right to it. So
it's sign that dotted line quick. Quick, fast, and
I always say that the nicer you are, the more you seem to get screwed over. It's just it is, because people think they can walk all over you. That's why you have to learn then to be nice, but also to stand your ground and to have the confidence to be able to go into some of these meetings with, confidence that you're not going to get one over on me.
So now my question is, since we're kind of on that subject, and this brings me to, like, you're here now, Arizona, do you feel like there's a difference with the music scene, especially underground music scene, between Minnesota and here in Arizona?
Definitely.
What is it?
I'd say, like, don't get me wrong, they got some good music out here. The only I like they party music, like like Blast. You heard of Blast before? I forgot what song he got, but yeah, I like him. But he's a big mainstream artist. He's in the industry, but I like that type of West Coast music. Some of them, like, not some of them, majority of them, it's like the sound. It's like the sound is like the same.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the they talk about the same thing too, but like the sound is different. Like me, like the sound that I got, the sound that I'm bringing out here, they don't have that. They don't have that sound out here.
Out here is different, so that makes you, cut above the rest a little bit. How you've been able to make some moves, hence linking up with Myron, so your music is now getting generating because of that Midwest affiliation. Bring it out here to Arizona.
But what's about to scare them is how consistent I am, bro. Oh my God. I done had somebody tell me, no, for real. I done had somebody tell me multiple times, like, man, you need to slow down. You gassing yourself out. You ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. You ain't gonna have nothing to come up with. And I was just like, I used to listen to it too, and I'd be like, nah, you got to keep going. Because I'm always got something going on. I'm always thinking about something. I'm always being creative.
Yeah, definitely listen to yourself, because you can say the same thing 100 different ways. You'll always, like people always say, because I teach yoga, and I always think, like, how can I teach the same class? People are going to get sick of it. But people always come up to me and say, you teach it in different ways each time. So it's like we're learning something new each time. So the truth is, you're always going to have a story, because not only are you always creating stories, like we're living. You can't help but things happen in your life day to day, but also you're going to learn different ways to tell the story. So there's never, and you're going to run out of that. Like, do what you feel. If you feel that, like, that urge to create, keep creating, because that's what people want. That's what we want. We want to see you create. So I want to hear more of this. Where can, like, do you have any performances? Do you like go live anywhere?
What's next for Guap Boy Vaughn? We're gonna see you next. What projects we got coming up next?
Oh, I gotta like I said, I'm about to drop an EP in September, and I got a real surprise. I got a music video that's about to drop. My music video, the takeover, is about to drop. I'm gonna drop it probably by like in a week or two, and it's a surprise.
Make sure we bring that here first. We don't need
and
that.
And do we have his work? Because now Floyd and Larvell have In the Know radio station, so we're putting underground music that isn't heard all the time, right?
And that's what we're looking for.
Do we have your stuff?
Now. Yeah, now.
Okay.
So now that we linked up, like I said, we're definitely gonna go ahead and go that route. Definitely tune in with AZ In the Know Radio. That's coming soon. So definitely listen out for that. We're gonna have Guap Boy Vaughn on there. We're gonna be giving more local artists. So definitely tap in with AZ In the Know Radio. We'll definitely know when that is launching for you.
Awesome.
All right. Awesome. Anything else coming up besides this new EP? Like, the reason why I say that, so I don't know if you're aware, the sports industry, it took a big, how should I say this, liking here in Phoenix. UFC, things of that nature. They did a big contract with Phoenix. So there's getting ready to be more UFC fights here, and off of that, it's more different sports connected with that. They're just bringing more work here to Phoenix. So with that being said, there's going to be more clubs, more venues, more shows, all type of stuff coming up.
Networking.
Networking,
right
live
now,
performances.
Time to start networking here in Phoenix. You'd be surprised.
Hey, y'all about to hear about me. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all about to hear about me. Like I said, the consistency is going to be so crazy. Y'all going to be like, dang, he really just dropped that song, and then he shot the video the next day, and then he dropped the video the day after that.
Yeah, that's how it was the other day when we was at the show. Like, first I seen the one online, then we did the one there at the show, just a little something, and now here he is. So you got to keep working.
Yeah, because it's like what I'm waiting for. I'm not signed under no label. I'm not.
More and more people are starting not to use labels.
Yeah.
They're starting to go independent, and they're saying they're getting either more of their money, they're getting more deals because they're more independent instead of waiting, like you're talking about, waiting for the labels or the labels screw you over. Chance the Rapper, perfect example. Chance the Rapper is still independent. He's not trying to get signed to a label. He's doing his own thing, and more. Is that something you want to like lean towards? You feel like, let's say when you get to that point, if the label comes, do you feel like it'd be better to sign with the label, or are you trying to invest in yourself? Like, I'm gonna stay totally independent.
No, I actually wanted to start my own label called Guap Boys.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that idea.
I was gonna start that. So, but me signing to somebody, nah, I'd rather be independent and on my own, all my masters.
That's the way to go. Because even like with us with podcasts, we worked with TV, worked with radio, but eventually you get to the point where we want to do our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're not saying it's easy. It's definitely some work involved you got to do with it. But when you stay consistent, like you say, you got to stay consistent. It's like things can happen, doors could open, and it's like here we are.
Right.
Yeah, because like the labels, that's a good. You'll get money up front, which helps a lot of people. That's why they do it. They're getting that upfront money. But in the long run, you don't own your shit.
And that's the trick. I mean, they say money the rule of all evil.
Yep.
So it's like that's what they do. They give you all these nice things and they reel you in. So yeah, like I'm used to it. I'll be around it. I had it, and it's like I'm not pressed about it.
As Diddy was notorious for, he'll make everything look shiny and new.
Hey, I mean, if before all that happened, if I was able to be around Diddy and
man,
to learn some knowledge from Diddy, man, I'd rather be around him because I mean
everybody was like that.
You may not never know. I might be able to be a mogul off of what he's able to teach me. But nah, I don't want to be taught what he.
Yeah, now we know. Like, yeah,
I don't want to be taught.
No, that's so different. I always say I went to a Diddy party once before, and when I say that, people be like, you went to one of those? You went to Diddy? I was like, no, I wasn't one of those parties.
You just opened a can of worms.
No, it was actually here back in 2016, during like that Super Bowl they had back then. He had like this party out in Scottsdale, but it was like in the middle. They shut off the middle of the streets, like one of those. They barricade off the middle of the street. He was there. It was a Diddy party going on, and I don't know if y'all remember because this made TMZ where he wound up fighting one of the patrons there. Because,
shit!
Now, okay, so the reason why, and I was standing right next to Diddy when it happened. I'm still mad because I was filming it first. I'm filming it. I'm standing right next to Diddy. I'm feeling like, hey, we get this, we here, watch the bam. And next thing you know, they say, hey, it's time to go. Shutting it down. Because it was, at 2 o'clock. It's time to go here in Arizona. So okay, so I put my phone down, about to put it away. Next thing you know, some guy came up, like, so there are artists that show up to clubs where they just show up for their face. They're sitting in VIP. They're there to bring you there. They can say, hey, well, Ice-T's in the building tonight. He's just going to sit there with a drink. Right. And his name is what brought you to the club. A lot of artists do. They get paid to go sit at the clubs. So
like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Right. They're not there to perform. They're just there to sit there. You're there to come see this. That's it.
Yeah.
So this is one of those scenarios. Guy comes up. He's drunk. He's mad. Talking about, oh, man, I done paid all this money to get in here to the Diddy party, and you ain't perform, and he's in Diddy's face.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know Diddy was like that. Next thing you know, Diddy, security hadn't even got there yet. Diddy
shocked him up.
And by the time security got there, now they got him hemmed up. But man, that was like all over TSMC. It was a big thing. But that's the party I went to. I ain't go to one of the parties.
So there was no baby oil involved. Is what you're saying?
There's no baby oil involved. No pills, no drink. Well, I mean, it was definitely some drink. Yeah, no. But no, that's what's up, man. We're just glad to be able to talk to you here, get your new music played, and we just ready to see what else is going to come up from Guap Boy Vaughn here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So.
All I can say is just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned, tune in.
We gotta have you back on when you start doing even more that we can promote, and we need you back in here. I need to go listen to some of your stuff now. I'm gonna go on YouTube, check it out.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen some. What I was gonna say, yeah, this ain't the first time, and last time I'm gonna be in here. I ain't gonna forget about y'all. This is the first podcast I ever did an interview with. And appreciate y'all for having me on here.
We appreciate you.
Good experience.
Because you know what I was just saying, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, I said, you know what, most of the artists that are on the radio, that's just what people are pushing out, but there's so many underground artists that are so amazing, so much better than what we actually even hear. So I like to hear, people that I haven't heard of before. So I'm super excited. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we have radio stations like 98.3 sometimes play local artists, Icon Radio. Guess what? AZ in the Know is next. We taking over.
Right.
AZ in the Know. Woo
Listen to
woo.
us next. We're gonna add on to that underground artistry. We building, so make sure y'all tap in, tune in. Is that all we got here, Floyd?
That's it.
That's it?
Okay.
All right. Well, other than that, we appreciate you for coming in. Can't wait to see what else you got coming up. But like we end all shows here with Shoes Off Top. Love, peace, and soul.
Rappers, all they do is brick flip. You won't catch me with a snitch, they don't exist in my circle. TY just came home, blood bro, still a murky. Baby found the boss, now she done with the searching. I'ma get money ass nigga, that's for certain. I buy random bitch.